Call it early onset diva behavior. Little girls have always loved putting on mommy's makeup, but these days it's going way beyond child's play. This 2-year-old is a regular at Dimple's Kids Spa in Brooklyn, New York, where manicures and pedicures are popular among the toddler set.
The more she comes, she gets used to it, and it also teaches her at a young age to keep up with her hygiene.
Dimple's beauty treatments are designed exclusively for babies to teens, a growth segment, say experts, in what's being labeled Generation Diva.
They consider beauty not just optional and not just something you do for a special dress up. They consider it part of their life.
Young girls' growing obsession with beauty, celebrated in shows like TLC's Toddlers and TIARAS, is explored in the latest issue of Newsweek magazine.
This is part of the culture they're growing up in, and I think that it has affected the way they see themselves and how they take care of themselves.
8 to 12-year-old girls spend more than $40 million a month on beauty products, and it's projected that by the time today's tween reaches the age of 75, she will have spent nearly $450,000 on her beauty regimen throughout her life.
Women just put themselves down, I think, in a way, because they're always comparing themselves to something that doesn't exist.
Cara Phillips, a former child model turned photographer, worries that young girls obsessed with beauty may later in life experience a poor self-image.
To see girls starting at a younger and younger age, it's like a longer and longer lifetime of striving to be something that maybe really doesn't exist.
So what are the consequences of this too young diva behavior, and how should parents handle it? Child and family therapist Dr. Jen Berman is the author of the A to Z Guide to Raising Happy, Confident Kids. Dr. Berman, good morning.
Good morning.
What's your opinion on this matter?
This is just outrageous. I mean, we're having our children adultified and sexualized at such an early age. And well, as a parent, you can say, oh, you know, what's a little manicure? The truth is that when your kid is getting manicures and facials and all that sort of stuff, you are teaching them to be entitled. You are teaching them to have people wait on them and serve them at a very early age, and that's not the kind of mentality you want your kids to have.
So what is a parent to do? Let's say all the other little girls are doing it, and your little girl comes home and feels left out. What should parents do?
Well, first of all, I think parents today really have to be careful not to fall into peer pressure, because peer pressure for parents looks very different than for kids. It's not other parents saying, oh, you should let her do it, but it is other parents who you trust, whose values you think you're in alignment with, letting their kids do things that you have a gut instinct that it's not right for your kid. And parents need to listen to their guts more and more. When your child puts on clothing that seems provocative and you're in the dressing room and your kid is saying, oh, but so-and-so's mom lets her wear it, you need to be strong as a parent and say, you know what, in our house we don't do that.
What about when it comes to the beauty regimen? You know, there was that one parent who said it teaches her good hygiene. So what's the right age to let a little girl, say, get a manicure or put on makeup?
Well, the thing is that it's one thing to, on a special occasion, take your child to the salon and say, oh, it's your birthday, come with mommy, we're going to have a special activity today. But it's a whole other thing to give them regular manicures, pedicures, and facials. And that, you know what, they can wait till they are old enough to earn the money to do that themselves, whether that is in their teenage years or in their adult years. It should not be part of a child's regular beauty regimen.
So we should be clear, playing dress up as a plaything is okay.
Sure.
It's not allowing them to make it part of their life and routine.
Exactly. Exactly.
And only special occasions.
Only special occasions, because then it's fun and it's play. It's not, you need to do this. One of the things that parents have to realize is that this society is sending a message to girls in particular that their value is being beautiful, being thin, and being hot. And we really don't need our 5-year-old girls to think that that's what they are about, or even our teenage girls, because as parents, our job is to teach our kids what their purpose and their passion in life is. That is the best inoculation against poor self-esteem that a parent can give their child.
Dr. Jen Berman, thank you.
My pleasure.